Yep.
Right.
On the
Cool.
PC. So.
Fine. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is it's points of inspiration time.
I
There's
wonder
only
who will
one
get
person I
it.
can actually give points of inspiration to.
Hey! How?
It's for Arthur. So
Aww.
you basically just single-handedly pretty much got them through that negotiation. So I can't really, Talion. If I made Dural listen to Talion at any point, it probably would have made that a lot worse. But no, you pretty much got them through that. So
Yeah. I've got to ask, is that a bit of a pity one? Because we're all going to need a point of inspiration for the next what's coming out.
no. I mean, because I was listening to it, and you were talking most of that negotiation. So
Well, I
and,
try.
you made fair points. You actually listened to what Goldbrick told you about, so about playing to his ego and all of that. No one else did. So,
Yeah, you bastards.
all right. You've arrived at a deal pass.
Shit.
So you turn up to here, and it's probably around noon. I'm going to say. I know, like before I said 10, but that didn't make any sense with timing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about noon. So you're looking over a deal pass, and if you didn't know any better, you think it's quite a peaceful place. You've got a nice flowing stream through this canyon. It's not particularly dirty or anything. It looks pretty neat. It's quite a nice serene looking area. But obviously, within its crevices, within all the caves, there are things lurking that are dangerous and will rip you up.
Is this like a desert area?
It's kind of like a canyon, so it's all mostly rocky terrain, with obviously, like I said, the river flowing through it.
Damn it.
I'm going to have you all roll perception to see how much of it you can see, because it's actually quite a flat area. So there's not like there's too many. There's obviously a few like spikes and things like that, but overall you can kind of see a fairly decent picture.
How's the weather?
Well, at the moment, it's all right.
Clear.
Can you imagine if I did a weather check?
No, it's fine. No, we're good. We can see. I rolled an.
I thought you could control the weather. Can you not control the
No, I
weather?
can't. Well, I can do like different weather-related spells, but I can check the weather, and Sunny's got a wonderful way of me checking the weather, which your character will probably love. I got 12, Sunny.
Okay,
I got 19.
cool,
11.
cool. Starkriek.
I got 3.
Wow.
Man, you're
Okay.
blind.
So who's the highest?
Me and someone
19,
beat
wasn't it,
19.
Italian?
Yeah.
So that's a fair chunk. So what I'm gonna have you do, I'm gonna show you is what you can see. So there are creatures around,
Okay.
sort of standing around. So you see this,
Oh god, is that Manticore?
yep,
Okay.
this,
Oh god.
Is this representative of the numbers, by the way? Is that like one Manticore?
Yep.
Okay.
this. At the moment, that's all you can see at the moment
And wolves.
in terms of creatures.
Okay.
But what you also see, to your left, probably around, I don't know, 100 feet,
Okay.
sort of to your left, you see an injured person.
Okay. I'll turn to the others, and I'll say to them, yeah, I can see, just as the map said, there's a Manticore, there's a few Griffins, there's some wolves in the far distance, and there's also what looks like an injured person.
Yep.
In front of us.
So, up to you what you want to do with that.
Well, I'm just going to tell them. I was going to say, yeah, I see someone injured.
How injured are they? Should we help them?
Can I tell how injured he is?
Leave him to die.
You can do. It's up to you. Otherwise,
He might be linked to Amaris. Hello.
Hello, travellers.
I'm gonna make my way over to the injured person with my
Okay.
sword, with both my scimitars drawn. Let's be careful here.
I get my javelin out.
don't forget to change your name, by the way. Dan.
Right.
I'm going to follow Talion with my hand on my sword hilt and my shield already on.
Okay.
Coming over to an injured
So you
man.
come up to a elf male. They are equipped and armed, but they are severely wounded.
Okay.
sort of bleeding quite a lot, kind of dazing in and out of consciousness.
I'm just gonna go and like kind of crouch near to him and just say, "Identify yourself."
Jeez.
Prick. Do I have a medkit?
Well, hello. I am Rhydon, and I am.
Oh, look who it is.
Right on.
What a name! And I am in eager help of assistance here. I'm dying. If you can't see.
I'll just nod. I'll be like, "No, I noticed. Who injured you?"
There's no need to get out the swords here. I'm in no fit state to attack anyone.
Who
He could
injured
be lying.
you? Yeah, who injured you?
Who injured me? Bloody Amorous' men. I was stupid. I thought I could take him on alone, but no. I was severely outnumbered.
That was stupid, and I imagine you were outnumbered.
Such a prick.
Straight in. That's Talon.
This is
Can I
Talion.
just,
Yeah.
like-
This isn't Hog anymore.
Can I just punch Teddy on the arm just for a second? Just be like, shut up. Just you need to help him.
I'll just kind of like gesture with my scimitar and say, "Go ahead." He does look like he's dying. To be fair.
Doesn't look like he's dying.
Can I use Cure Wounds?
Indeed.
Can I shove my last chunk of bear meat down his throat as well?
Or just raw meat.
Well, which order do we do? We'll do the cure
I'd
wounds
like to-
first.
We'll do
and then
cure
you
wounds
can
first,
force feed.
and then I'll- yeah.
I'd like to give a go at healing him as well because I need to test out this didgeridoo.
Careful, we don't
Okay,
want to.
yeah.
We don't want to use all our
So
spells
who-
though before we get to Amaranth.
Yeah, don't get watch it, man. You only just started.
We're gonna
Well,
It's only one of my level
What
1
is
spells. That's
Yeah,
okay.
same. What does cure wounds do?
Cure Wounds.
So cure
heals
wounds.
them,
A creature that you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Has no effects on undead or constructs. It's a level
Okay.
1 spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna healing word as well. But you
Healing
go
word.
first.
So you're using healing word.
That's 1d4. I don't know if it gets the spell bonus as well.
Hang on one second.
Okay, so that is 7 total.
7 total. Is that plus yours? Have you done your ability modifier?
That's plus the the ability.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, the ability modifier is just my wisdom. So
Yeah. Okay. So he heals 7.
So it's wisdom plus proficiency.
oh, is it plus proficiency?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
it would be. I think. What's it called?
Okay, then it's 9.
9.
Okay.
And I'll give him my bear meat once
Moment to check.
Aramil's done. I won't force it down.
Okay,
So
so-
I'll just give it to him and say, "Eat this."
Okay. So you're up. You've gone up 9 health. So it's up to you to decide you want to eat this bare chunk of meat or not.
So is he giving it to me straight raw?
No, it's cooked. I cooked it a while ago. It's,
cooked.
it's a bit old.
Cooked a batch of
All
it,
pre-cooked.
don't worry.
It's a bit old. Like I'm just gonna like basically hand it to him and say, "Eat this. It'll help you regain your strength."
I still have 4. That's crazy.
I'm gonna take it. I trust you,
Okay.
brother.
What was it? We said D4, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, it's d4 plus I got 3 plus 5, so 8. And then wait, I'm using my.
No. We're talking about the bear meat for the vote.
Oh god, yeah, sorry. I thought you
Sorry.
were talking about healing word.
No, not yet. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
So I think bear meat. I said D4.
Yeah,
I think of healing.
so, yeah.
Yeah, we
Do I
said
roll it
D4,
or does he
but,
roll it?
So Dan, roll a D4.
Yeah.
That's how much
Swap
you heal from the
hefty
bear
chunk.
meat.
4.
Oh, man, you're gonna
Oh,
be
nice.
so
Nice.
good.
Boy.
So they increase 4. Okay, so now we're going to go on the healing word. So now you're actually going to find out what your
Wait, are
does.
we really
Yeah.
going to dump all our healing spells on this dude we just found? On the ground?
Dude,
Yeah,
I want
to find out what series
I want to know what the
does.
didgeridoo does.
I
Alright.
Oh god, I think this is a bad idea.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
healing. I
healing word.
assume on healing word you're casting in your first level slot.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what it says here, it's pretty much the same thing, except it's a D4. Because you're channeling it through your Navarite didgeridoo,
Mhm.
you actually cast a spell with the effect of a spell slot higher than what you used it in.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Cool. So
That's pretty awesome.
That's a good.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that is
so-
cool.
So
So
it
you're
takes up a
basically-
level 1 spell slot, but
Yep.
it's at the power of level 2.
Correct.
So it's
Awesome.
another d4.
Correct.
Awesome. That's so sweet.
1.
Yes, it is.
So 4, 9.
Nice. So another 9.
God damn.
Which puts you up to full.
You wide, bro.
Heal the shit out of you.
You are.
Yeah, that's it.
Fully
Full.
healed.
Okay.
Right, now
Thanks,
we've healed
guys.
you. What you what you got against him?
I'm eternally in your debt.
What was your quarrel with Amaris that drew you all the way out here?
Yeah.
My quarrel, if you have to know, is that I used to be in the Grand Republic Army, and I was tasked with finding the chalice. I've forgotten what the full name is, but it was the chalice.
Yes.
And since we ultimately failed that, I took it upon myself to pass ways with the Grand Republic Army. I went my own way, and since hearing of the mind control and dirty slaughter of people that I used to call my family, I've taken upon myself to basically become a lone wolf, and I thought I could stupidly take him by myself, and I've gotten this far. I mean,
What, the entrance of the passage?
Okay.
a hill past the entrance of the passage. And it wasn't easy.
You say this, but you needed 3 other people to get here.
Yeah.
Talion could have done it his own.
well. Like, he's done rather well. So,
I was going to ask Starkriek, but Matt's not here, so I'll just ask
can
him.
I just say, Rhydon, so have you faced Amaris? Do you know how he fights?
Do I do a history check? Well, I guess
It's more of Sunny, I guess.
You could. You have the
Question to
capacity to know.
No, actually, wait, no. I don't
So,
know.
Brother,
It's a risky one.
I too am one of the Grand Republic Army. What did you do? What was your rank?
I don't really know what the rank was.
You were just a soldier, basically. So
Yeah, I was basically just a soldier,
Corporal.
tasked with sneaking through the
ranked. Starkriek.
He's commander.
I
Starkriek's gonna burst down in tears.
I salute you, sir.
I was a captain of the army. I only
Wow.
recently heard of its demise through.
Peace.
I feel your pain.
You must join us. We must band together and take on this Amaris. Otherwise, we can't avenge our fallen brothers.
Are we the army now?
So you've also
might as well be. There's enough of you to be Power Rangers. Let's put it that way.
sort of Suicide Squad.
Like a paramilitary group. Yeah.
We are the army.
Okay.
Okay then, we're heading to Amaris through the Ideal Passage. I'm just gonna kind of quickly relate to him like what I've seen. So I'll say, yeah, I don't know how much of what you know of what resides here, but we've seen manticores, we've seen griffins, we've seen some wolves in the distance, and that's just what we could see from the sort of peak. We're gonna try and sneak our way through.
How much of the territory do you know up ahead?
I know there's griffins to the north of us here. I know there's some wolves up to the north as well. We shouldn't have to go near the manticores, so I don't think that should be a problem. But I would rather not get in a fight with 3 griffins, so...
And according to the map, we shouldn't have to cross the river.
No, we have a map which tells us the way, so it should be able to get us past.
Good navigation skills.
Yes, I am. I am.
I feel like giving the griffins a wide berth would be a good idea. So maybe we should go a little closer to the river.
Well,
I agree.
Who has the
Head
map?
more
Oh, I have the
towards
map. Okay.
Wait, shall I just say? What are you talking about? Griffins are fine, friendly folk. As long as you're right with them.
Tell you
Hey,
what,
you're a druid. You can tame
You
them.
respect them, they respect you. It's all good.
Aramil isn't even tame himself. He definitely can't tame a griffin.
Hey, I tamed a deer. No problem.
With them bears,
If you're... Okay, can I like just take out the map and I'll just show them basically the line we drew, showing the path, and I'll say, if
Yeah.
you guys are happy, we'll just try and sneak our way along this route.
just gonna put out there, sneaking's not my strongest.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm happy.
Do your best.
I'll sneak up ahead.
Do your best, or at the very least, stay away from me so I don't get caught.
On the map, while Talion's got it out, I'm just going to say quickly, I think maybe we should go closer to the river,
I'm with Aramil.
around, to avoid those rather large griffins, if everybody's so pissing in their pants over them.
I will go last in this.
See, I think we should go like adjacent to the river, like walk alongside
And
it.
if I do fuck up, you guys can run ahead, and I can
Personally,
delay whatever's behind us.
Shut up, Starkriek. Never leave a man behind.
Okay, I think we should go with what Aramil said. We should.
Commander
just try
should be leading.
Okay.
and... this is
Surprisingly.
me again.
So there's something I was wanting to research because obviously the way you're probably gonna, if you are stealthing, I don't know if you are stealthing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to stealth one way or another. There's actually a mechanic for group checks, so you don't have to all roll stealth checks.
Okay.
So I'll read this passage. When a number of individuals are trying to accomplish something as a group, the DM might ask for a group ability check. In such a situation, the characters who are skilled in a particular task may help cover those who aren't. To make a group ability check, everybody in the group makes the ability check. If at least half the group succeeds, the whole group succeeds. Otherwise, you fail.
Should I turn into a panther?
That's better.
Is it? How many times can you turn into a panther? Is it restricted?
I can do wild trick twice between rests.
Yeah, might as well do it now then.
that sounds worth. Yeah.
And as a panther, I've got like +6 stealth.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, might as well.
And as a human, as a half elf, I've got +1. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So the way this is going to
Yeah.
work is, obviously because there's 5 of you, 3 of you need to succeed this stealth check.
I've got +3 to stealth, so maybe.
I've
Yeah.
got +7.
You have +7.
Oh,
Holy
Holy
shit!
shit.
Wow. Oh, we should be alright then. I've actually.
Crafty bugger.
As Starkriek have seen me change into a panther before, I'm just going to look to like Siri and right.
Yeah, I haven't.
Right on. I'm just going to be like, look, just don't freak out, okay? And then I'm just going to transform.
Poof.
Right, so what did we say your panther gives you? Wasn't it 13?
13 health points, but I've still got temporary hit points from Siri's speech.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh, I think.
Well, actually, I was thinking about this. I think the only way that would make sense is it would only really work for the task that you were inspired to do.
Ah,
Because
Okay,
that would
well,
make sense. So you can't just inspire somebody for one, and then just 24 hours.
Just generally inspired.
If you were inspiring
bloody
them,
inspired, okay?
if you were
Everything's
inspiring
better.
them to otherwise you just otherwise, why would you just not inspire everybody at the beginning of every day?
Yeah, at the beginning of every day.
It makes no sense, and you've got 2 of them. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
I
would
mean-
say you revert.
One sec, let me check the trait.
Because the way I would have just thought of it would work is you inspired them to do that negotiation. Now the negotiation's done, and you've had downtime. That moving speech probably isn't really.
I'm happy for
There
it to
anymore.
work like that. Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, how many do I get then? So I'm not sure how the feet.
Bardic inspiration. Oh no, that's not it, is it? What we took? Oh, it's your feat, isn't it?
isn't it? Defeat.
Inspiring leader. People can only gain temporary hit points once per rest. So you haven't rested since you last done it. So
So didn't we say the cart ride would be a short rest?
but you didn't ride in the cart.
Not to get here.
Not to get here. You had to leave for a different exit to get here.
Oh.
And we never went back for the cart.
My horse.
I know.
My awesome
Bro,
Your awesome horse
accept
was a
it,
waste of
you
money.
cheap bastard.
My epic horse. It was huge.
I know. Who knows what's happened
It's
to that horse?
fine.
Who knows what's
I
happened to
can
that
turn
horse
into a
now?
horse. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
The Starkriek to ride.
Okay.
Oh wait, if I'm level 4 now as well, you'll have 2 hours.
As a horse.
Well, as anything.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 hours now as a panther.
Nice. So yeah, you got an extra. So you've got an extra 13 health.
Woohoo!
And what's your armor class as a panther?
Armor class as a panther is 12.
Fine. Cool. All right. So I don't know. I wasn't listening to your plan. So are you following that green line now?
Yeah.
Okay. To be fair, it's irrelevant either way. You're doing stealth checks. So
Yeah,
Can
this
you-
surely has to help.
can you, as a group, roll stealth?
Also, while we're walking forward, Sonny, can I just generally check for like tracks and stuff, see if there's anything which we haven't spotted, like wandering around?
Nat 20, boy.
You
Yeah.
got 20s. Wow.
Ah.
Nice.
I don't even need to roll really. But
You do.
16.
16.
13.
13. Okay.
Good buddy.
So really, as long as none of these griffins get a perception of 16 or higher, or actually no, 17 or higher, really, you're fine. So there's 3 of them, but they all have a plus. They all have a.
Make that 8 or higher. Really?
But
Sonny,
Huh?
can you let me move my character?
oh, sorry, yeah,
That's alright, that's fine.
Give him the power.
Sonny, can I check for
yeah, because what you're doing, your stealth is going to be against their perception. So
Sonny? Can I check for tracks and just see if there's any unknown creatures wandering around?
we'll do that after the stealth.
Okay.
Because if you fail the stealth, you're not going to get a chance to do that.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm going to be last.
So I'm just going to let you know.
My javelin.
So there's no BS. Griffins get +5 to perception. They also get an advantage on perception
What? Why?
Double shit.
because it's their ability to
Holy
do
shit.
so.
Cheeky fuckers.
Yeah.
No wonder you put him at the bloody front.
Keen
Exactly.
sight, advantage on wisdom that relies on sight. Bastards.
Which is what they're doing. Okay. Anyway,
I hope you've
Griffin
turned these
number
down,
1.
but okay. Oh shit.
There is 5.
which you're going to need.
Shit.
I've just rolled once, and I rolled a 16.
Oh, fuck.
So one's already spotted you.
Wait, I thought it was 17.
Well, yeah, but it's plus their 5, so it's 21.
Oh, fuck, yeah, okay, fair
Oh, I don't
point.
think we really had a chance if they're +5.
I'm not even going to bother re-rolling the rest because it's pointless.
Okay.
So
Shit.
these griffins. So one of the griffins, one of the griffins spots you and squawks really loud, alerting all the others, and they all swoop down to you. Now these arrows are kind of in the way of my. This green. Okay. I need to delete your green thing.
Sorry, it's cool. Don't worry. I was just doing that for reference.
I mean,
No,
we've already
hang on,
been
it should be
spotted, so.
Do you want me to delete it? I don't know if I can.
So can you all roll initiative?
Fucking dunk.
Go back.
15.
12.
16.
Second. 1 second.
So
There's no
it's-
point telling me now because I'm typing stuff. Right, so Aramil,
12.
12. Talion,
16.
Starkriek,
15.
Cirilla,
Sorry, my internet disconnected. Was that initiative?
yeah.
Nat 1. Is that just a 1 or do I add
It's
initiative?
a
to
1
it?
plus your stuff.
Okay, 4 then.
Ryden,
20.
Nice.
Right, it's plus dex and proficiency bonus.
Just X.
no
Just
proficiency.
X.
It's just
It's
X.
just dex. Okay.
unless you're
18.
proficient in, yeah, because you're not proficient in initiative, so
I don't think you can be proficient in initiative.
no, you can't.
Which
So
it could be. That'd be awesome.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That one is that one. One.
I have a feeling that Cirilla might be going last.
There is a very strong chance of
There's
that.
a strong chance they just gut her before it's her turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell, God.
I need to roll. I'm not going to roll all those dice, so I'm going to use my thing.
I don't think we'll survive with less than 5 of us.
Depends what Cirilla can do in the battle.
That's true. We've never seen Cirilla fights. This will be interesting.
Could you imagine? Just legs it.
I would legit consider shooting her with an arrow, just a straight one.
Bro, focus on the griffins.
Roll again.
I wonder how much health these griffins have.
well, Sunny rolls. So... Oh god!
Exactly.
Oh god!
So
It looks quite bad.
you can see the dice, but you won't see the number.
It looks quite bad. I'm not gonna lie.
How bad is it?
I don't want to. I don't want to say. It might demoralise you all.
It's probably best not to.
Yeah, maybe not. Wait, so
okay.
we've lost the temporary hit points as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from me, I'm currently a panther.
Well, you're a panther, so yeah, that's fine.
True. We made you more vulnerable. 'cause
So,
you're-
so one of the griffins, so the griffin in the middle, goes first. So, assuming that's all where you are. So it basically, because they saw Talion and Aramil
No.
first,
Bollocks.
so I'm going to just roll to see which one it hits. Talion.
Oh man! I swear everything
Yes.
goes for me.
So it's going to go and attack you.
Well, let's get one shot.
Let's say we attack you with its claws. Do you know what? I'll roll for what attack it's going to hit you with, because I don't want to be harsh. It's beak. We'll go with beak.
Okay.
So what is your armor class? 16. 16.
Shit, is it
So
really
it
16?
actually misses.
So high.
No, it's
Misses you.
14.
It misses you with his beak.
Mine's 14, so does it still miss?
14. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the initiative. My bad. Yes, it still misses.
Oh, phew, okay.
So you
Thank God.
you're able to kind of like block its beak with both your scimitars.
Yeah. Alright.
Next is Raiden.
Oh fuck. Oh, attacking. I'm gonna bring out the short bow.
Okay.
Going for ranged attack.
Which one are you going to
So-
go for? Left, middle, or right?
Which one attacked?
The middle.
I'll go for this cheeky fuck on the right.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
Yep, on the right.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Is it D6 for short bow?
And well, you got to roll to hit first. So D20 first, plus proficiency, plus your dex. Your new dex.
Yeah. That's 24.
Nice, that's a hit. So roll your D6 for damage.
Definitely
Plus.
be ranged.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
And then
Wait,
plus
what?
your dex mod.
What is it? Yes. 7. No, 8.
8. Okay, cool. Cool. So you fire an arrow straight into its side. So it kind of like alters its trajectory as a result of you hitting it, because it's kind of really flying down, but it still keeps on its course. All right. So Griffin left is next. So just because of the way it's landed, it's kind of landed in front of Starkriek. So
God.
Starkriek's going for it's going to be hit, and let's see what he's going to hit with,
How tall is the
beak
griffin,
again.
by the way?
and that's a hit. I think
Mm,
most
course.
definitely. Yep. So yours is a
Always
This-
a hit against Sunny.
of
God
course.
damn you. One of the best armor.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh shit. 20.
Speaking of,
That's
who has the weakest
12
armor class,
damage.
'cause I can do
It takes
that.
12
damage.
damage.
With its beak.
God.
Wow.
So it comes in and takes a nice big chunk out of your shoulder.
God damn.
Fuck.
Talion's next.
Okay. Are they? How close together are the griffins? Are they kind of spread out now? Are they kind of?
They're kind of like sort of as fair, you couldn't reach them both as such. But they're fair enough apart. They've kind of like landed in a line.
Okay. Are they within?
Oh, I should have done something else with my. Never mind. I have to
Are they
write to
within-
retcon.
are
I
they
might have to
within
retcon
5
something
feet?
in a minute.
Are they within
Sorry?
5 feet?
They're in a line, I have an idea.
Ooh.
I'm just going to retcon something very quick.
Oh. Starkriek
Because I
selfie.
I forgot something.
Yeah.
When the arrow was shot, didn't react.
Oh, he didn't react. Okay.
Didn't react to the
Oh.
shot.
Fuck.
How much did you hit it for with the arrow?
Yeah, for 8.
That's a pretty decent hit.
That's
Can-
not a decent hit in the first place.
Are they within 5 feet of each other, Sonny?
Probably 10 because of wingspan.
Oh shit. Okay. Halo Force doesn't work.
Does it tell me what their wingspan is? Probably not.
Can I basically disengage while moving behind the group, and then same as Reardon, I'll fire my arrow with my short bow.
Oh, you have short bow as well.
Yeah.
Can you just disengage just
Does
like
disengage?
Yeah,
I think disengage counts as an action,
It's
doesn't
an
it?
action.
No, you
Yeah.
can't.
It is a thing, but I just don't know how it works exactly.
If
I
you
just,
take
like,
a disengage
dash
action, your
backwards.
movement doesn't provoke. I think it must be just your action. So you would have to lose your turn if you disengage.
How much distance can I put between me and them? Like, can I get
I
behind
think
the
it's your
group,
movement.
get my bow ready?
Frick.
I'm gonna fire from
Yeah, it's your
from a safe
movement.
distance.
It's-
I'm not
it's
saying
your
he's-
movement.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, but
So your whole
disengage,
movement,
you
you
can't
can-
attack.
I'll tag out
With
with
a
one of you
disengage.
if it goes
I'm
badly.
going in.
So where are you
Panther
moving?
Yeah,
if
you're
you're going
still
to do it, where are you
Panther,
going to move to?
I'm just
Towards
thinking.
the Manticore.
Yeah, that's basically the reason I'm asking.
I'll move up. Like, where's move?
What, up past the other one?
No, I was thinking like here. I might as well help Starkriek out with this one. Like there.
Oh, how noble of you.
Yeah.
Well, then you can tank another one for me.
I was going to pounce on that one.
Alright.
Jesus.
Well, if we all
Alright.
fuck up this one on the left, or whatever, one of them, then we can just move through them.
That's not a good idea.
So that's your turn. So Starkriek's next.
Joy. Alright, I need to just confirm some shit in my head.
I feel bad for Siri if I leave her just to, like, take on 2 massive griffins while we're on the other end.
It's a shame you could certainly do with a bard buff right about now,
Hmm.
but it's last. It's really gonna.
Last bloody initiative.
Okay. So I am gonna get out my greatsword.
Okay. Of course.
And I'm just going to just hit this fucking thing hard and hard.
Okay. So roll to attack.
You're going to scream its name while you hit it.
No, I don't need to.
Captain,
It's in his hand. It's in his hand.
It's already there.
I just realised I can
Okay,
shoot
one
2 of
more
them
roll.
as well because I've got Hordebreaker, so it's just the same weapon.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So before
Okay.
I roll, I don't know when I have to do this.
Starkriek's
Right,
turns are going
so-
to take a while.
When do I have to do this roll? Alright. Okay, so before a melee attack, so I haven't rolled yet, so on my feet, I'm gonna take 5 off my attack.
That
roll
water bottle, man.
and add
It looks
plus
like it should be
10
on
to the
top of an
attack
actual fountain, like things in the office.
Maybe get my coals with it.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Battery. Easy now.
I'm gonna use my Great Whip and Master Feat and take off 5 of my attack roll and add 10 to my attack damage.
Don't you have to do that before you hit?
2 seconds.
Before you roll?
Oh, back in a
Yeah,
sec.
so I haven't actually rolled yet. So that's
Okay.
what I was deciding.
Fine.
So I'm now rolling. So just
Okay.
basically add 2 to my roll instead of add 7.
Okay.
So that's a 13.
13,
15.
15.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
15 total.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
So roll
Thinking gust of wind
2d6
would be really good if
plus
we
10
rain.
plus strength,
So that's plus 15 on top of whatever I get.
basically.
The fuck?
Fucking love Starkriek.
So that's 6 plus 3. So that's 9. So that's 24 damage.
Nice. So, in almost a perfect response of it taking a chunk out of your shoulder, you subsequently take a chunk out of its shoulder. How much damage was it?
24 damage.
24. Cool.
Is it dead?
Okay, and what
No. No.
Far from it, I think.
I was hopeful.
and I'm going to use my action surge
Again,
to do it
when
again.
you do so, it doesn't react.
Okay, I'm just doing my action surge again. So the same thing again.
Well,
So
okay.
I'm going to take 5 off my attack roll.
Tom's back.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
So,
Has anyone
But,
looked in the eyes?
no one has.
Oh.
So, the Griffin number
Ah, shit.
Griffin on the right is swooping down, and there's not really many people. So I guess the only person they could really go for is Ryden because he's the one that shot him.
Yes.
So,
Sorry.
Hey.
so
I want to do my pounce. If it kills me in like one shot, then I become human again.
so it hits you. What's it hitting you with? Its beak. Deals 10 damage to you with his beak.
Wow. Okay. Half health.
But this
I
guy
think we
basically
did.
just launches itself straight at you and just hits you straight in the gut
Not
with its full force.
God. We're not going to survive this, are we?
It's just the first fight.
This is
Right.
the fucking Griffins.
Right, Aramil's next.
Oh shit,
As his
dog.
panther business.
That's my panther business.
Let's
Right,
find
you
your
two
panther.
seem to be handling the one on the left. The one in the middle.
So currently, Starkriek's dealing with the left one.
Roll a d20, anything higher. 11
flip
or
a
higher,
coin,
you
right?
do it. 10 or lower, you don't.
I'm okay. Do I say right?
That roll didn't mean nothing then, basically.
Wow.
Just roll some
Absolutely
dice.
nothing. I'm going to attack the one that just attacked Ryden according to the roll of the dice. Apparently,
Alright.
I'm the saviour type, and I would like to
Because-
make the pounce attack.
Yeah, that's cool. Because I think what we'll do is that is here now, sort of almost like on top of him, almost.
What I was hoping for as well is if I can. I'm quite glad it's there. If I can pounce on like its back, and then if I do make a successful pounce, that I can bite its neck. So that'd be awesome if that works out.
Okay. Yeah.
Or you can ride it off.
Would let you do that. So. Okay, it's cool. so when you do your pounds, it's got to roll its strength check. So it's going to do that.
I have to roll for pounce, don't I?
So, no,
Do I not? Cool.
no. It just happens. It's just the Griffin has to roll if you land it. It leaps forward and then hits with a claw attack on the same turn. If the target must succeed, then a DC 12 strength saving throw will be knocked prone. You can then make an additional biting, which I think beats. Yeah, so it doesn't go prone. You do, however, land on its back and are able to make a.
Awesome. So that is.
So you get a +4 on it.
Yeah, but do I get the bite? Do I not? No, I only get the bite if it's prone. That's it. Because we said if it's. Well, it said if it was prone.
Yeah.
I can make a bite attack. Yeah. Okay. So I get the D4. Where's my D4? Where's my D4? Oh, sweet. 4. Okay. 6 total.
6. Cool. So yeah, you managed to do that. So you're on number 2. So yeah, you just basically managed to pounce and sort of on your way down, just slash down the back of its neck. A big line of feathers just come out.
It's okay, right on. I got you. Got
But
you,
again,
bro. At the start.
doesn't seem to care about it. So it's Cirilla next.
Okay. I've switched to just
If Cirilla's
voice because
Oh, cool.
video is it's unintelligible for me. So I hope you can still hear me. Is that okay?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. Right. Sorry. Mine has been like real choppy.
I think he's just debating what he's
So
gonna
how
do.
close together
I
are
hope so.
the two griffins on the left?
Or he's dead.
So they're about
forever.
10 feet apart.
Okay. Does that mean I can hit them both with shatter? It's a 10 foot sphere.
That's a switch
Yes,
dice.
it'll hit the edges. So that should be fine. Let me just read what Shatter
okay,
does.
I can't hear Dom.
I can't hear Dom either.
Sonny can.
I can.
He's
Sonny
very
can.
quiet.
Well, Sonny seems to be the important one anyway, so.
Well, no, because it's whoever's recording, so I don't know if Talion can hear him or not.
Ask, can you hear Dom?
Cool, that's all that matters.
Wait,
Alright,
can you or can't you? I can barely hear you.
That's his mic going shit.
So anyway, you hit a sudden loud ringing noise erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered at the point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 on a failed one, or half as much on a successful one.
I feel like we're all going to suffer from that one.
Let me see. No, you might be all right. I think you might be all right there.
Yeah, and I reckon I can get it on them without hitting any of us as well, right?
Yeah. Cool. And because obviously it's a level 2 spell, you'll be using it at the power of a level 3. So.
Oh yes, of course.
Each creature must make a Constitution saving throw. So what's
my spell save DC is 13.
13. So.
Or is it? Well, is it 10 plus? Is it 10 plus spell modifier? Or is it 10 plus spell modifier plus?
Yeah.
I think so.
Efficiency.
I think so. No idea.
Let me Google it real quick.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy over here. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
That's a starting a modem.
Shitload of feedback through Hass's. Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, it's 8 plus your spellcasting modifier, plus your proficiency bonus. Oh no, wait.
Oh, so 8.
No, wait, no, that's not right. That's saving throws. What? Could be 8. I mean, it sounds like 8.
Wait, yeah, spell save DC. 8 plus proficiency bonus plus crit. Yeah, so 13's correct.
13, okay.
They need to get 13 or more.
13 or more on a Constitution.
Constitution. Yeah.
To be fair, once
And I
we
do my
survive this,
damage
all
as
we
well.
really need to do is make it to the bloody feather spire and then we can make camp.
So can you roll? 4d8? 4d8 damage.
18.
18. Okay.
Go.
Cool. So Dom used Shatter for 18 damage. I had to do a Constitution saving throw. On a success, it takes half. So between the two griffins he used it on, which is the one in the middle and one on the left, the one on the left succeeded the throw. The one on the right middle didn't. But luckily, the one on the left it dealt enough damage to kill it outright, or to kill it. So that one's out of the picture. So you've only got 2 griffins to deal with now. The next person on the list is the middle griffin.
Shit.
So it's going to go for. Well, let's see where everybody is now.
Wait, Dom just said. Dom just said that he wants to move behind next to me and Talion. After he did his shatter.
When? Where? Oh.
Yeah, in the chat.
Okay. That's fine. Because he's not in actual, next to anybody. Direct contact. So that's fine. Move safely behind Starkriek. Other than that, fine. Fine. So, because of that, the Griffin... Who's he going to go for? I suppose Starkriek is the next person.
Really? Not the
Isn't it-
panther that just cut down?
Well, the
someone
Panther's
else's
on the
back?
back of the other Griffin, so he's
Am I
not
still
going to
on its
attack.
back?
Yeah. You just didn't make it prone. You just pounced on it, but it wasn't like... Because basically the check is if you applied enough force to push him down.
Hold on,
And because
does
the
that mean
Griffin's
I'm
big-
currently on the back of a griffin as a panther right now?
Correct.
That's
Oh,
the
he's
best
still on it.
image in my head ever. So amazing.
Alright. So the second Griffin's going to go for Matt.
God damn it!
Let's see.
Always get fucked with these attacks.
But luckily, because of the ringing in its ears, it disorientates it, so it basically misses you. It goes in for a... doesn't really matter. Oh, for claws. So it tries to leap up and crash down with both of its claws, but it ends up missing. So it just kind of plants itself and it just lands right in front of you. So it's just kind of like this big griffin just plonked itself in front of you. So it's Ryden's turn next.
Sonny, sorry, are griffins intelligent creatures?
They have an intelligence of mind. Well, intelligence stat of 2.
Right. Okay.
So
So I
their
have a thought, but I
modifier is
don't
like
think it's going to
-4,
work, but
so
I
you
think
should
it's
be
something my character would do.
okay.
Okay, so this right one's still.
This right
don't
one
forget
is
I'm on its
currently
back.
sort of standing over you. It's standing over you with a panther on its back.
Well, it's time to get out a short sword.
Okay.
Is there any point in me? I don't know. Like, is there a weak point? I guess I'd need like some sort of perception check. Sure.
Yeah, you would for that. You'd probably have to do a nature check for that,
Oh. Nature check.
but that would.
That's not going to get me anywhere.
No, probably not.
Oh.
But obviously, you know, animals are animals. They usually have similar weak spots, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I was going to dash. Yeah. Dunno. So wait, Arthur, which one is Aramil on?
The one
Middle one.
literally right in front of you.
Oh, okay. And you're on the back of it.
I'm
Okay,
on the
so I
back
have
of
to hit
it
it.
as a panther.
Yeah.
So I basically have to slash it in the front. Okay. I'm going to slash it with a short sword.
Okay,
Don't miss.
so roll to hit.
Oh, God. So that's 11.
It's not too bad.
And that's after with all the proficiency in the dex.
Oh, that is with the proficiency. Yes, 13 then.
Cool, that hits then.
Okay.
So that hits. So roll your d6 for damage.
Yeah. Ooh, that's 5.
Cool, and then plus your and then you need to plus your dex to that as well.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
2 plus a 3. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, cool, 5. So you manage to you just cut sort of the base of its ruffles. So
Yeah.
you know it's white feathers. So that's 5 damage.
Guys, would it be really bad if I tried to put the medallion on it?
Who knows?
I can't hear Matt, so I don't know what he just said.
That's my idea for next.
Well, I'm on its back. I can just transform back, climb up, and
My idea for next.
Okay. So I mean it's Talion next.
You got enough actions for that?
should be able to. I could even use spider climb to make this a lot easier.
How much of an action is it for me to use the lightning enchantment on my bow? One of the scrolls I have.
I would say probably take an action to do it.
So what can I do? I can do it and
You've
fight.
got to gut it out, unroll it, essentially use it
Yeah.
on your weapon.
Can I do that and then fire an arrow? Maybe I should just do it, but I wasted the whole turn just disengaging, so I feel like I should just use my bow now.
Yeah, all right. I'll allow it for this turn.
Can I use Swordbreaker with it, or can I only hit one of them then?
Yeah, it's a bit.
Wardbreaker, you can, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then. So from where I'm standing, I'll use my lightning. I'll use one of my lightning enchantments. So I'll do that
Yep.
on the bow,
Okay.
and then I want to use Swordbreaker, basically hit the two griffins. I can only fire one arrow each.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
on the back of one.
Oh, I'm very accurate. It's okay.
Don't miss.
Surely the electric shock will hit me anyway.
Depends how hard he hits with the shock.
Dude, come on!
But anyway, so
Oh, shit, yeah.
roll to hit the first one.
Oh wow, I rolled an 20.
Wow.
Please don't get an
Okay.
okay. on the second one. Please don't get an
So we'll do one at a time. So nat 20. So roll 2d6 for your short bow.
4. Did you hear that?
4.
Oh, 6 and 4.
6 and 4. Okay, 6 and 4. And then can you roll another d6 for your lightning enchantment?
5.
5. So 6, 4, 10. 15?
Yeah.
Right. So again, in true sort of Talion fashion, when you crit, You basically get out 2 arrows.
Yes.
And you manage, don't even ask me how, but you manage to fire them, and both of them
Of
go in the
course.
same eye.
Yes. Do I also electrocute that eyeball as well?
And it just jolts with it goes prone, but it's not dead.
Okay. Okay, that's fine by me. I fired the second griffin as well by using
Okay.
Warcraft.
Roll to hit.
Nat 20!
Oh.
Oh no. No, very
What
low.
was it? Can it be less than 13?
14?
That's fine. That's enough hit.
Okay.
So roll damage, your d6, and then another d. Well, 2 basic, another 2d6.
Okay, I rolled a 4 on one of them, and I want to re-roll the other one using one of my lucky points. So can I do that?
I think lucky only applies to ability rolls, not damage rolls.
Oh really?
But I'm not sure. Let me double check. I'm hearing a weird feedback.
Yeah,
My-
no worries.
Oh, thank God it's not just me. I thought it was me recording. I was going to say.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check if it's coming up.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know.
Oh no, it says here an attack roll and ability check or a saving throw.
Yeah, so it's not the damage. It will be. It's
Oh.
only ability check, so you can't do it on the damage.
Damn. Alright, so in that case I'll throw in a 2.
Hold on for a sec. Everybody just silence for a sec. The echo's going to be in the recording.
Oh well. We'll just label this the technical issues.
Yeah, that's fine. So anyway, so what was your damage in total then?
6 on the second shot.
6 total. So that was on this one. And you just plant an arrow straight into the side of its neck, and you deal 6 damage to it. It doesn't care. And you're okay.
Shock.
You're okay, Aramil, because it only did 2 on the lightning one.
Okay,
See,
good.
that's I deliberately rolled a blow to help.
Shit. Bullshit. Right. So next is Starkriek.
There's a prone one if you wanted to try the medallion.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, so the prone one, would I get advantage if I attacked it or not?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to I'm just going to hack at it.
Okay.
Just charge up and hack at it
Bastard.
with my greatsword. Come on, high numbers. Oh, so close. Alright, okay, that's 18 plus 7. Oh no, I didn't do the plus 10. Oh, goddamn. Oh well.
What's that?
Never mind. So you hit it anyway, so that's fine. Oh, that's gone. There we go. Yeah, that's your hit. That's a hit.
Okay, I didn't do the damn it on my feet. Do the by automatic. Okay, 6, 9 plus 5, so that's 14.
Cool. So I mean, assuming you're going for the middle one, the prone one. So you basically just decapitate it. You manage to just decapitate the thing completely.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cool. So that one's dead, and then now it's Griffin number 3 again.
Please don't shake me off. I'm going to try save you.
Right. I guess I'm going to have to get it to roll for which one he's going to go for. So I'll put you as 1 and you as 2.
Someone's gonna die.
2. So Ryden.
May yet
And
be
he's
the
gonna-
day.
Goodbye.
So he's going to try and claw at you.
Fingers crossed you dodge.
He won't die though, he'll just go into that death state. Then you can stabilise him. if there's
Unless
some-
it's a really high clawing.
Oh, you are so lucky he just missed you.
Oh, cool.
So because of
Dash out of the way.
the man, as he's trying to go up, he gets that the arrow in his neck, and it kind of like shifts him slightly.
Yeah.
So rather than actually hitting you, you kind of land like each claw lands either side of you.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Wow.
That was
Saved an arrow.
he got a 13 on that hit. So you would just scrape through that.
Oh fuck!
Right, it's Aramil's turn now.
Would have been gone.
Claw it. Claw the shit out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can climb
No,
it,
don't
transform,
do that.
and try put the medallion on it.
It's a waste.
This is a bad idea for the record.
It's a terrible
Yeah.
idea, but it's something he would do. He tried to do it for the dragon, he would do it for this.
Yeah, I feel like you do it.
Alright.
Do we-
Okay. So
I
you
don't
are
think it's-
are you doing it as a panther?
Well, I figure as a panther I've got claws, so I've got better chance of climbing up his back as a panther, and then I was going to transform, lock my legs around his neck, and then try put the medallion over his beak at the very least. Or is that too
So you're
many
gonna
actions?
that's a lot. So you're gonna climb it as a panther.
Well, I don't know how far down its back I'm
You're on its back, so obviously you've still got its whole back of the head to go up. Because you're gonna have to get on top of him to wrap the medallion around his neck. So you're saying you're gonna climb,
and then I suppose
untransform,
lock in my...
and put it around. You lock yourself and sort of grapple him essentially, and then put a medallion on him. That's
Okay,
a lot
well,
to do.
Okay, well, could I climb up his back, transform? Because I don't think transform takes up an action. I think it's a bonus action.
True, but your climbing would be your action. So you
Free
could
action
climb
to-
and
free action to grapple. Anyone? No.
Huh?
Maybe. Please.
If you
Wait,
lose-
what was the question?
No. Okay. Fine. I'll
because it's 2 checks. That's the problem.
Okay. Fine. I'll climb off his back up towards his neck, and transform and hold grip.
Okay.
Hope for the best.
So can you roll a athletics check? I guess this would be.
Wait, as a panther?
Yes, as a panther.
I don't know what I get.
I think it's
Athletics.
strength, so it's whatever your strength is, which is +2.
Okay, so that's 18.
Yeah, that's successful. So you managed to climb up.
Wonderful. And then I'll transform back and grip tight with,
Right.
opposable thumbs.
Yeah, that's fine. So what we'll do, the way we'll do it, is if he tries to force you off, that's when the grapple kind of will happen.
Okay, cool.
That makes sense.
That sounds cool.
Now it's Cirilla's turn.
I have a problem here.
Passes out from the excitement. This is lying there, maybe.
So yeah, Cirilla's turn.
Too much, bro.
Yeah.
Too much action.
Speaking
Fade
of, I'd love to, while I'm on the back, just quickly shout, I'm gonna try free it.
Wait, what do you
Good
shout?
attempt
I'm
would
gonna
be-
try. I'm gonna
try free it.
Aramil, get off of that thing.
You're crazy, man.
You're gonna kill yourself, man.
What makes
It's
you
a
think
helpless
behind-
creature that's currently under Amaris's control. Just help me out here, guys.
It's a fucking griffin. It's gonna eat us.
Yeah. It's literally about to claw my face off.
With or without mind control, it's a fucking dangerous thing. Remember the bear. Remember the fucking bear. It was only.
One thing I will do is I'll show you at least a detailed picture of a griffin.
Trust me, Aramil. No
Just-
tears will be shed.
just-
Oh, there you go.
Look, just be prepared, and if this fails, you're gonna kill it anyway.
Doesn't kill me first.
They've got to wait a lot of turns for your turn. Griffin's going to get another turn in before you get yours. Just so you know.
Raiden can disengage. It's fine.
Disengage from underneath
I'm just
it.
gonna push back.
I'm sorry, man. That's not going to happen.
Oh,
It's
damn
not
it.
happening. I can dash. I can
Well,
dash.
you got your action. You got your cunning
dash.
action.
Roll and dash. Roll and dash.
It's on me, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, to take a turn with me.
Okay.
I'm kind of on a slope as well, so I could kind of roll
Oh,
down.
he said,
Dash down.
auspicious mockery of the griffin.
Yeah. At least a string of. Oh my god. Insults laced with subtle intricacy within range. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, you must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4
Psychic damage.
and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. That's alright.
So you insult him, he gets...
Wait.
It's a cantrip as well.
Wait, is Dom talking?
No, he's typing.
Oh, he's typing.
He's typing.
Okay, cool. I was going to say because I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Recording.
So he wants to use vicious mockery on the griffin.
Great. Playing the
At 13,
disadvantage
I
game.
guess.
I like it. I like it, Siri.
Okay.
Alright, so you can do 13
So it
Sonny.
fails its wisdom check.
For 64 damage.
So yes, 2.
Just you're shit.
Basically, I wish he was online, so he could actually RP the pure verbal insults that it's doing.
Yeah. Oh, sadness.
Psychic damage, and it gets disadvantage on its next turn, which is probably a good thing for Raiden.
I don't know. It might want to face off with me. I imagine it knows where I am at this moment.
This is mockery. It says 1 on the wiki.
Never.
Because it's never right.
Oh,
The
because
spell increases. So, actually no. When you reach 5th level, yeah, that's alright. 4th level, so he's fine.
Oh, 5. I got 5. I rolled 2. Rowan got 5. Lock it in.
I got 5. I got 5.
Fine.
Quick before I
Okay.
die again.
So you basically, do you want to, if you can, RP the insults?
Griffin, you're a fucking piece of shit.
the guy just over and over again in his head.
Apparently that works. So all right. Fine. So we're back.
Not a
We're
smart
back.
creature.
No, that's very true. That's very true. Raiden's turn next. Now, bearing in mind you are pretty much at this point prone because of the way it's pretty much climbed on top of you. So you are on your back with a griffin staring right at your face.
Back roll.
Is it on me? Has it got its claw on me?
It's got its claws either side of you. So you're like,
Oh, shit.
you're like this, and its claws are like either side of your arms.
And are you saying that I can...
Actually, no, it's probably even worse. Actually, it's probably inside of your head because of the way he was trying to attack you. So it's probably like this.
So I could back roll and dash away.
Could you sneak attack?
Oh.
Or like roll behind it and slash it.
You're not going to care
Probably.
what I'm
Well, not even
probably
that
doing.
because it's not looking at your blades.
Oh. So like up thrust of the sword.
Kind of. Good
Belly
dude.
shot.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm okay with doing that. Considering everything that's happened to it,
Yeah.
with something climbing up his back.
Samwise
Night-
Gamgee,
It's had a lot. I mean, the thing
style.
is, that this guy's been hit a lot. He's been hit a lot. This one, and he's just been verbally abused. So I think we can easily go for a.
Yeah.
It's
for a sneak attack
verbally
in this one.
abused. It's emotionally fucked.
It's
It's
yeah.
physically fucked.
All right. So if you're going to do that, roll to hit.
Okay. What is that? That's 13,
Cool. That's a hit. So
and it's just
Roll-
2d6.
well, it's 3d6, isn't it? Because it's 1 for your weapon and your sneak attack to do 2d6.
Sweet. That is 10 plus. Oh man, Dex, yeah, 13.
13.
Could be better, could be worse.
Right. So you managed to just upward thrust this thing right into its lung.
Oh,
So it starts breathing heavy, but because of the way it's done it, it's kind of backed off. But it's not what's it called? It's still not. It's not. Normally, if you could punch somebody's lung, they would fly away or do something, but it's not. It's basically just it's backed off, but
he's
it's
not
still
going
gonna.
off me.
It's off you,
Yeah.
but it's still not caring as much that it's basically just got a punctured lung. So we're back onto Talion.
Okay.
Well,
Before
fuck, he's not
I
going to give me the
attack,
benefit of the
can
doubt,
I
is he?
look at... Huh?
You're not going to give me the benefit of the doubt, are you?
Can I look in his eyes and see if they look purple?
Perception.
No, you won't do it.
I
Let's be fair.
am kind of curious. I'm going to use a lucky point and re-roll that because it was horrendous. So I'm down 1 lucky point. Where's my 6 now? Alright, I'll say that. 16.
Yep. So yeah, you see that its eyes are purple and black.
Come on, Pet Griffin. I believe.
He's got his lung punctured. It's not going to live anyway.
We can
No.
heal it.
I'm gonna look Aramil dead in the eye and just say, "This is for the best." And I'm gonna fire an arrow.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
All right. Roll to hit.
It's for the best.
It is. Put the beast down. Put him down.
17. That's a hit. So roll your first d6 because we have to
Prick.
distinguish which of these d6 is the weapon and which is the element. So
So it's plus my dex, isn't it?
yeah,
I actually think I forgot to add my dex earlier, but oh well.
that would have made it. Yeah.
So that's an 8 total for the first one,
Okay.
and then for the electric shock, it's another 6.
Oh boy, this is bad for Aramil. Okay.
Oh,
So it was. So it was 6. What was the first one? 6. No, 8.
The weapon was 8, and then the electrical bit was 6.
So 14. Okay.
So what do I take?
This is going to
Then he
be.
was paralyzed.
This is going to be interesting.
You're definitely
So-
throwing me off.
So basically, what ends up happening, because you kill it. Italian has a thing for eyes, really does. So what ends up happening is you fling your arrow, it goes through one eye and actually comes out the other eye.
Oh my god.
Oh, really?
The added impact, and because it has to go through a brain, which is obviously which sends a lot of electrical impulses, your electrical charge of your arrow stimulates that even more, and basically throws the body into a massive spasm.
Fuck.
My
Oh,
god.
shit.
So, can Aramil roll a strength check?
Oh
And you're
my
rolling
God.
this as Aramil as well.
17 total.
Oh, so you're lucky you manage to stay on,
I'm not sure I want to.
and so after a while the spasms die down and then it falls to the floor. But even when it's down, it still twitches.
Spice attack.
Is it dead or?
It's dead.
It's dead.
It's
Wow.
dead.
Oh, God.
I think I just take a
Did
massive
I
sigh
not
of
take
relief
an
there.
electric shock at all?
No.
Yes.
That's good. Be horrible, Chris.
At least you didn't hurt me. At the very
I was
least.
tempted, but I thought, nah, this was way better.
The lightning bolt just effectively dead.
Thank God.
How then?
So yeah.
Down.
Okay, so all 3 griffins are dead.
Wow.
My God.
I'm trying to look around everyone and say, I said we should try and basically go forward without getting into another fight like that before we reach Amaril. Amaris.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
We don't want another big fight like that again.
I
No.
agree.
No.
You
But
dick.
it's not like-
We had the
it's
chance
not like you
at a
tried to get to
fucking griffin at our side.
It was a savage beast that had to be put down.
You could have just readied your bow. You could have couldn't give me 5 minutes.
I couldn't risk your life, Aramil.
It's or anybody's life.
Flattering
I probably
me,
would have been
you
the
first
dirty
one
little
dead.
shit.
Redden was underneath him.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would have
what
been the first one.
what it was not safe for anybody to be anywhere near this thing. It was for the best for the creature. It was best for our safety.
Captain, frankly, I don't agree with that.
Well,
then I'm gonna
Tusk, you
storm off in a
overruled.
bit forward.
There's no guarantee that your medallion would have freed the creature. But, yeah, but I still got to.
We all know they were under mind control.
Did you see the eyes? I mean, I didn't see them.
They didn't react to pain.
What?
We know what doesn't react to pain.
He saw his eyes.
No one knows that. I'm the only one who looked. Nobody else knows.
Oh, true, yeah. He's not going to tell us.
No, I'm not going to tell him that.
I'm just saying. They didn't react to pain. We know why they wouldn't react to pain. They're animals. If they were truly free with their minds, they would have flinched. They would have moved.
Perhaps next time you just hit it harder, Aramil. I mean, he reacted when I put an arrow through his brain.
Through his
Because you
brain.
enchanted it with the lightning, and then you just basically blew the shit up. Look, Talco, just shut the fuck up. Not forgiving you. Moving on.
Oh, can I go over and get my arrow back out of its head for wherever it landed?
Oh my god. You can, yes.
That's a good area. So you can pick it up and put it back in my arrow holder or whatever.
Quiver.
Quiver, yeah.
Alright. So yeah, combat is over.
Okay.
Yay, we lived.
Okay. I don't think it's safe to set up camp here. I think we should keep moving to where closer to Amaris's tower.
I agree.
We should get close to the spire and then maybe make camp. We'll need a rest after that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Rest at that point.
That's all.
Can I check the chat channel?
I want to scowl at Talion when I say that.
What are you trying to
Oscar,
you're gonna
disregard it.
Just scowl again. Just
Checking for tracks.
Checking the chat.
tracks? Okay, can you do a survival check?
It's a griffin roost. Oh god, if we went up there, are they going to be like little baby griffins?
I'm not going up there. I'm checking out the area. I got an 11. Okay.
You don't see any tracks.
Can I
I wanna use a
roll
lucky point.
perception?
Sonny, can I look over the griffin roost and see if I can see any little baby griffin heads poking out?
Can you roll perception?
I made sure that we can find.
It's more heartache.
Okay, that is 17 total.
You don't see any.
Oh, that would have been so good. That would have been such a wonderful emotional consequence.
Not everything I do has like emotional guilt attached to it. You know?
Let's be honest here, Sonny. Come on.
Everything I try, but not every time.
Sonny, are any parts of the griffin worth money, like the claws or something?
Sorry.
Are any
Anything
parts
worth
of the
money?
griffin worth, yeah, like the claws or the teeth or the fur?
Hass, you really will need to talk slowly. You are the fuzziest I've ever heard you over this.
I think he said he wants to check.
He wants
and
to
he
see
wants.
about
He's
claws
asking you if anything's worth any money on these griffins.
Oh. Can you do a intelligence check on that?
That's intelligent.
Yeah.
14.
So you know their claws are quite valuable.
Okay, can I cut off the claws?
Yeah.
I'll cut them off.
So I mean, each griffin has 4 claws on each foot. So it's up to you how many you want to take.
Can I take the claws off of 2 of the griffins and then I'll leave the last one?
What, all of them?
Yep.
So what is that? So that's 4, 16, 32 claws.
Yep. I need them.
Fucking hell. Okay.
I'm going to take
I'll
all
leave
of
the
them.
last one.
32. Fine, if you so choose. Yeah, 32.
When he's kneeling down to do one, can I just push him over and say, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Share the reward, bro.
You're welcome to the remaining griffin.
The remaining one.
Talion, leave the fucking bodies alone. We need to get moving.
Okay, well, you set ahead. I'll cover our rear. I'll sit.
I go on ahead with my javelin out and put my greatsword away.
Okay.
I'm so tempted to try a strength check and see if I can drag Talion away from where he is.
I need these claws, man. I need them.
It's up to you what you want to do.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna try. Okay, I just
Okay.
want to grab him by his hood, his brand new hood.
Wow!
Wow.
Just pull him backwards.
I'm going to pick you up if you do anything
Oh,
to
this
that
could
hood.
be bad. Alright, so you need to both roll strength.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
Oh, this could be good. 21 total.
Okay, I actually rolled in that one, so I'm going to use a lucky point to change it.
Shit.
Oh. You're using them for
What,
this.
really?
We get
Just let me
arrested.
drag
We're
you,
gonna arrest.
God.
I rolled a 21 as well.
Wow.
kidding?
Roll again. Both of you have
Wow.
to roll again.
I am willing to use my last lucky point to re-roll again if I have to.
Are you serious?
They only have 3.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, he
How many
does.
lucky points did you get?
3.
You've already used 2. This is your third one you've already used. You used 2 in the battle, didn't you?
Natural 20.
No, he tried to, but that one was on a damage roll and he wasn't allowed to.
Oh, okay.
Are you seriously going to use your lucky point again?
Right, I rolled a 16, and then I've got a point of inspiration and a lucky point.
Oh,
Oh, no.
my God.
It's like,
Chance of 2 though. No, I'll let him do it.
Accept the natural 20 and let me drag you away.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'll momentarily let him drag me away. What do you want, Druid? Druid.
Leave the bloody bodies alone, and we need to be moving.
You guys have no need for claws, I do.
Fuck's sake, Talion, is nothing sacred to you?
what is all this pettiness? Can we just move on with this mission?
Can I go back and get the claws again?
You know.
Oh, my God.
I found these claws, nothing's supposed to happen. I've already wasted a point on a pointless roll.
I will use more, goddammit. Talion dies because he's used up all his lucky points and points of inspiration.
Oh god.
I'm so tempted to go grab you again. So tempted.
I mean,
But for the
Do you
sake
wanna rumble?
of everyone else and you using
wanna rumble?
fucking points.
It's such a waste.
out of interest, does everybody move away and leave? They don't touch the last
When the last one, I'm gonna take a single feather from it and then I'm gonna attach it to my hide armor somewhere, or put it in my necklace or whatever.
Okay. When everyone's out of sight, I assume they've walked ahead of me. I'm just going to take a 2 from the last griffin and then catch up with them. We'll make a fine addition to my food collection.
Fine. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move you all slightly back
Oh.
to about here.
But why?
You'll see.
I don't
Wait,
want
where are
to
these
see.
guys? Am I a bit further behind, I guess, because I'm coming up to there.
Yeah. So can you? Well, I suppose Talion will reach you. Well, I suppose you 4. Can you roll perception?
So,
18.
14 total.
Ryden?
14, yeah.
Alright. Dom can't. So, yeah, I can't really do
Cirilla's
much
a
about
halfling
that.
who's quite
But
small, all she can see is asses.
Can't see behind my shoulders.
yeah. So basically,
Right,
Talion. Well,
Oh, you
actually,
can hear
we'll
us.
do
You
this.
can hear us. You know what's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Talion notices, not Talion, Starkriek, because you got the highest. In the river, you notice some very strange movement beneath the river, close to your location.
I'm doing refresh because I can't see that.
So, around about here.
Is it just one strange movement or lots? And lots?
At the moment, you only can tell one.
I'll throw my javelin at it.
So, you're going to try and okay. You will have disadvantage on it because you can't actually see it.
It's just like a reaction because I'm on edge.
Alright. So, can you roll. Hang on. I have to.
What did I say
find-
to you?
Can you roll?
Good trouble.
Okay. So, can you roll to hit for the javelin?
You're in trouble, Dan.
Just ignore
Sorry,
it.
Marvin, I missed that. Matt threw a javelin at something in the river.
Yeah.
Yep. So he saw movement in the river, and is choosing to throw a javelin at it.
What if it's a man escaping from his house to help us?
You don't know.
So that's a 13 plus my 7 attack bonus.
Well, you
It's
get
a 20.
disadvantage. You get disadvantage. So
Yeah,
before
so I rolled a 17 and a 13.
cool. So you do hit. You hit whatever it is. So can you roll damage?
Okay, so that's
Sorry, Sonny, can you
D6 plus
remark on the map where it is? Because I was too far down on the map to see them. Okay.
I
So-
need to roll this thing's health.
So that's a 4 plus 5, so it's 9 total damage.
Okay, 1 second. Just remember that number because I'm doing something else.
Just see it and go.
Meanwhile, I'm plucking off the griffin's teeth.
So how much damage? 9.
9.
Okay. So you basically throw this thing, and it basically lands in something, and then carries on, sort of moving down the river.
When you call it back, will it bring whatever it's in back? That'd be so great.
Try it.
Depends how big it is.
No, because of the way a javelin is shaped, it wouldn't latch onto anything.
Should have made it a hook. Like a
Yeah.
harpoon.
Get like a harpoon or something.
That's a
Then that
trident.
would
Would
slightly
have been
different.
awesome.
That's the trident.
Or trident.
Or try
But
it.
this is a javelin, so you don't have that.
That would have been super cool.
Yeah. So see it. Nothing else happens. It just goes down the water.
Just keeps going.
Okay. I put my hand out to it and I say, "Captain's reach."
Okay. So the javelin, comes back at you.
wait,
Can
what?
you roll? I can't remember what we decided. I think Dex check.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good dex. It's a 8 total.
Cool. So you're fine. You managed to get it. This is literally just in case of a nat 1. More than
Okay.
anything. So unless you get a nat 1, you're fine because it is bonded to you. So a nat 1 is that you just fuck up. You just like forget. So as the javelin comes back, you do now see red. You know, the water start turning red. And what happens is a croc appears out of the water.
Oh, come on.
Oh shit.
Could have left it alone.
Surely a crocodile.
You didn't
can't
have
be-
to. You didn't have to hit it.
It was reflex.
And obviously turns to the group. So can you? I mean, we'll have Talion do it as well. Roll initiative.
Me.
What, just... Oh. All of us.
Yeah, all of you.
I get 2.
Fuck. Natural 1.
Well, luckily there's no
Don't
nat
worry,
ones.
there's
or
no nat 1s in the
Yeah.
initiative, so
It's
I've
just
just got
low.
2. Don't worry, yours is
Oh.
8.
Your it's not. I don't think so. What's your Dex? 3, isn't it? So you 4.
Yeah, 6. Oh, that's one.
4. Talion,
14.
Starkriek,
17.
Not that it matters because I'm nowhere.
I'll have to take over Cirilla, I guess. I can't really do much else other than that.
I rolled so low.
4, 17. Oh, Starkriek, you need to roll again.
Oh no.
Ooh.
It's 15.
Oh, this is really, really awkward because Cirilla's first.
Oh, damn.
What would Cirilla do?
Buff.
Fuck, yeah.
I'm just, you know what? I'm going to actually say Cirilla hides behind Aramil. I
So
can't
okay,
really.
so-
I don't really want to use up his spell slots or get him in danger. So,
That's fair.
right. So Starkriek, you're next. So you see this Crocs come out of the thing.
How big is this thing? What's its name? What's it look like?
What's his name?
What's his name? Rambo, what's your
Unfortunately,
name?
I don't have a picture of this crocodile. It's just standard crocodile.
I'm hoping you
Um,
picked a crocodile, not
But
a
it
giant
just
crocodile.
looks like a normal adult crocodile.
Hopefully
Is it
his
really
name's
big?
Dundee.
It doesn't look like a giant crocodile. What is it?
Is his name Dundee?
I know.
Can it be?
Um, I I'll throw my javelin at it again.
One second. I have a plan.
Oh, you're trying to voice chat.
Me and Dom will join that voice chat, so at least I can hear what he's doing and I can relay what he says.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, Dom.
So I throw my javelin at it again.
Okay, roll to hit.
This time, I'm going to take off 5 and add 10 to the if I hit.
It's not a great weapon though. Is it? It's not a two-handed weapon. Is javelin two-handed weapon?
Doesn't
I
matter.
don't believe. I thought that's what that requires.
Before you, it's a melee attack anyway. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
never mind,
so yeah.
never mind. Okay, fine. I'll just do my throw then.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Okay, that's 15 plus 7, so it's 22.
Bear in mind, because you're throwing it, it's dex, not strength.
What
It's
I could
ranged.
do either.
It's a ranged attack.
What I could do either.
Don't think so. Because with a bow and things like that, and like when you throw a dagger, you're doing ranged. That's how thrown works,
This is 1d6
as far as I'm
piercing.
aware. Yeah, but that's just because you're throwing it. So
Okay.
if a weapon is thrown, you can throw like a ranged attack if you with men. If the weapon is a melee weapon, you can use the same ability. Oh, okay. Okay, so it actually matches whatever it is. But it is strictly a thrown weapon, so you can't actually stab anyone with it. So for all intents and purposes, I treat it as a ranged weapon, not a melee weapon. So
Yep.
it'll be dex.
Okay, so it's plus 5, so it's 20 instead of 22. But
It hits anyway. But yeah, so roll for damage.
so that's 6 plus, so it'd be plus my dex stuff, I guess.
Correct.
So it's 9 total. Okay. 9 total.
9. Right, so 9, and so basically it you get it, and it goes into the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of actually pins it to the ground. You've kind of like, cocktail thing for an olive. It's basically just skewered it. It's still trying to move, though. It's still trying to move towards you, though, but it can't move.
Mm-hmm. These javelins come in handy.
So it's Talion's turn. Actually, you can. I guess you can recall it as a bonus action because it's speech.
I see that it's stuck and I can't move, so I'm gonna think it's more tactical advantage for it to stay there.
Fine. It's Talion's turn next, but you are far away, so you can choose to whether you're going to carry on moving towards them or what.
So yeah, once I've got all this stuff off the griffins, I was just gonna make my way up. So
Okay,
I don't know
cool.
if that's a whole turn. So if I can.
Not really. So in your turn, you'll get to probably sort of behind Aramil, and you'll see that there's this kind of skewered croc.
Okay.
So you can choose. You can't reach it, but you could, I suppose, choose to bow and arrow if you so want.
I just won't ask any questions. I'll just fire my best.
Alright.
I'm just going to say to
Roll to hit.
Talion, don't say a word.
I'll just kind of give Aramil just like a look, like and then yeah, I'll just fire my bow. I don't know. I've got a 15 total for hit,
So that hits.
and then 2d6, 6, 2.
2. Cool. So you managed to, as it's sort of wriggling around, you actually managed to land the arrow right through his throat,
Yeah.
and it kills the croc.
Oh damn.
Not a very strong croc.
No.
At the
It
very
wasn't.
least.
I go up and just pick up the javelin and just go.
What would the sound
Alright.
effect?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake my head at Aramil and say, I said we should avoid more fights. I think for 1 second that you fight a crocodile.
I'm just going to say, Starkriek was the one that threw his fucking javelin.
Okay.
Shall we continue on?
Should we set camp here while we know it's clear of animals
I think we should
and
get closer.
rest?
I think we should get a bit closer. According to the map, we still got some ground to cover.
You want to head straight for the spire?
I think we should head like just before the spire, basically, and then we'll be able to find like an enclosure or something that we can camp in.
Maybe like just in this ridge or.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
fear if
I
we're
mean-
too close, we could, in our sleep, those who don't have medallions could fall under the influence. If animals out here have mind control here, or are still under influence, then surely it's difficult. The further away we are, the better in terms.
But
But also balanced out.
We should
Captain,
vote.
didn't you say to me that certain elves could what trance? Did you call it?
Yeah.
Can ride on? You're an elf, right? Can
Yeah.
you do that?
Yeah. I can trance.
How does that help us?
Well, he can keep watch. Make sure nobody
Yeah, I
starts
can
doing
do in and
anything
out.
funky
Can you-
overnight.
Can he watch while he's dancing?
Yeah.
I think here should be quite safe.
Yeah. I basically don't need to sleep. I'll basically be in some sort of like meditation.
I mean, if you're willing to trust this guy, then yeah, sure.
I have ways of setting an alarm around the place as well to keep us safe as well. It'd only be for far-reaching issues that we would have to worry about.
There you go.
I think we should set up camp then, close to the tower, and then we can, at the crack of dawn, we can move in. Once we've rested.
We'll have 2 layers of protection, and yeah, I trust Ryden. He's fought with us. Seems to handle
Well-
himself. Hasn't killed any of us yet.
He's a fellow member of. He's a fellow member of the Grand Public Army. I would trust him with my life.
Also,
Three
Talion,
times.
he hasn't shot at me
I
with any
appreciate that.
arrows.
He hasn't, he hasn't
aims to be a
retreated
member.
in battle either.
You haven't given me a reason yet. Sorry.
We look over at Ryden and just say,
sarcastic,
don't make
sarcastic.
this any fucking worse than it has to be.
I'm gonna nod in acknowledgement of Ryden's cast on Aaron, and I'll be like, actually, yeah, it's better, right? Okay, onwards then.
Onwards and upwards.
Alright, let's go.
So you're just planning on following the red line, yeah?
Again, can I just do another check the tracks in the area, I guess?
Yeah. I'm just gonna basically remove you again. But you're basically gonna get to here. I'm gonna
Okay.
make you do
Survival?
another check.
Did you say?
Survival, yeah. So roll another survival check.
That's 21 total.
So what kind of tracks are you particularly looking for? Another sort of animal tracks?
Basically, anything that. So we know that there's manticores, we know there's griffins. I guess we know about crocodiles now. We know about the wolves.
Hmm.
Is there anything which doesn't resemble any of those creatures? So like another creature we haven't seen yet.
No. So those
No,
are
there's
the
nothing.
ones you've seen.
That's fun. I just wanted to... Oh, actually, also, are there any human footprints or evidence of people moving around?
Not yet.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
That's fine.
So the reason I've stopped you is because as you pass this corner, so that these ridges, you see the spire, you see the tower. Now, because it's obviously come to view, you're probably obviously going to look at it because you can now see it. Can you all roll perception check? So that's all 5 of you. So you 2 as well, Dom.
9.
He's not here.
15
Oh, wait, is
total.
he in Discord, is he?
I've got him on Discord.
Oh, nice. Okay, I got 18 total.
18. So what was yours, Dom? 13. So Starkriek's was
9.
9. Talion?
18.
18. Aramil?
15.
Ryden?
13.
Okay, so I think that should be enough. So you all see sort of at the base of, so you see this tower, and you can see sort of at the base of it is sort of what you could only be described as the main door. In front of said door, you notice 2 guards.
Did we all see it?
Ah, shit.
You all see this.
Guards
What
are
are the
bad.
guards wearing?
Guards are always bad.
They are standing there pretty sort of vigilantly.
If they can see us, we can see them. They can probably see
Going
us from here.
Well,
They're
yeah.
guarding
So
something.
Maybe they're not looking.
But if we move any closer, we make up more obvious.
Yeah, we're a fair distance away to be safe.
What are they wearing, Sonny? Like, what kind of armor and stuff?
I will show you. I'm going to show you. So they are currently that's I'll put in Discord what they look like. So they're kind of both carrying great swords and wearing what looks like heavy armor from all you can tell from here. You're quite far away. You can't really make out exactly.
Okay. And we all saw that, so yeah, we all saw the two guards.
Yes.
Okay.
You can easily, I mean, even from that distance, you can easily make out two humanoid figures holding a
I'm
very
gonna-
big sword.
I'm going to turn to the others then. I'm going to say, I mean, we all saw the guards. I think it might be a good idea to set up camp here so we can rest.
That's what I just
Behind the
said.
field. Oh, okay, I missed that. I agree with the captain then.
That's what I said in the first place.
I was going to say as well, though, I think we should discuss how we're going to approach this. Because I assume we're not just going to storm into Amris's stronghold.
I think we should rest first before we discuss plans.
Recuperate.
Fresh in the morning.
Okay.
So I in this overlapping the water. Mouse. Sorry.
So what are you doing with that?
I'm casting alarm
Okay.
in this radius. Is that
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
made sure I overlap the water just in case. And so it's going to be a
that's
silent
fine.
alarm in my head.
Okay.
And I say, okay, Raden, your first watch. You can meditate, okay? Aramil, your second watch after Raden. Okay? The rest of us, we need to get some sleep.
I'll stay on watch.
I'll stay with you if you want. I actually didn't take any damage or anything, so I don't really need to rest.
Although,
I could probably.
Well,
do
like I said, fatigue is still a thing. So, you know, you may not need to rest for health reasons, but you will need to rest for
sure.
fatigue reasons. So,
Yeah.
Getting my
not
will shape
not
back
sleeping
would be
will suffer. You'll suffer penalties for not sleeping.
Okay. Reader,
will
do you
say-
wanna... Yeah, go on.
I will say that I don't put Raden in my list of creatures that are allowed in and out of the alarm.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hang on.
doesn't
With
that mean
that,
it will just go off with him
I
inside?
choose what creatures are in it. Get to go. Warn me or not.
Wait. But doesn't that
yeah,
mean
but
that
because
when
he's
being
already in
inside,
it,
just
it's
set
just going to
off?
just go off instantly.
No,
Yeah, because it says
it's crossing.
No, yeah,
crossing.
but it says if the creature touches or enters the warded area, he's touching the warded area.
Oh shit.
He's in it.
Yeah, but if he leaves, then he still.
It's
goes past
yeah, but that's not. So the way it's designed
fine.
is it sets out. It's almost like a net, circled around it. As long as he touches that net, your alarm will go off. So if he's
Okay.
in there, it will go
It's
off.
a mental alarm. It's a mental alarm.
So
Anyway.
you're basically going to have this alarm going on in your head constantly.
Fine,
You're not gonna sleep.
fine. I'll
No,
turn
I
it
can't
on.
have
I'll fine.
When I wake up for my watch, you better be there, and then you can possibly teach me how to trance, so I don't have to just stay awake. Maybe.
Well, Raden enough to trance to relax, so he can teach you while you're on.
Well, I
watch.
can trance, and it just has the same benefit as resting.
Yeah.
So I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh.
half elf that should be able to trance, but no one's ever taught me. So for that's
I can
note,
teach you
note for
ways.
the D&D session. I probably will be like, by the way, could you how do you do that?
How do you trance like that?
Always
Okay,
wanted to
Raven.
learn.
Do you
Yeah,
want to wake us up?
Are we resting and done?
What's the time now, Sonny?
So I reckon you're probably getting to about. I mean, that was a fair chunk you did. So I reckon you're looking at about 6
Alright, how about
6
this?
p.m. So it's
How about-
getting into the evening now. So it's getting fairly dark. Not dark, but it's getting darker.
How about we sleep
If
for 8
I-
hours
I-
now?
we
We
have
rest for 8
to
hours now.
Using the
And then it'll
lizard
be
meat.
2 o'clock, and then we can go in
Something
under
like that.
cover of darkness.
Ooh, good idea. I
Yeah.
like that plan.
Also, I have a suggestion for how we can get in, but let's wait until the morning and then I'll discuss it with
Yeah.
you.
Okay, Talion. Not bad.
It's a good idea.
Sounds good.
Well, was that a compliment, Aramil?
Fuck off, Talion.
I suspected you'd be my consultant right there.
Dark Trail, don't push it.
Okay, I'm happy to just sleep until Reardon wakes us at 2.
Yeah.
And then I will share my potential plan with you guys.
Brilliant. Also, Dark Trail, don't snuggle up to me in the middle of the night, okay?
Of all the things that I might do to you in the middle of the night, snuggling isn't one of them.
Well, hey now, I didn't want the full detail, okay? Whatever you have in your head, it is up to you.
I had to turn away in disgust and go to bed.
Okay, so shall I end the recording now? Are we all asleep?
It's up to you guys what you want to do. We could discuss the plan maybe and then end it, or we can wait until next time.
I prefer doing it at the beginning of the next session.
Okay. We
Yeah.
can do this then.
Beginning of the next session?
Just because then we have like Cirilla here as well, guaranteed.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay.